Do you have enough room? Are you okay? Are you stuck?
No, I'm cramping. This tub is way too small.
Hi, and welcome to a special 6-episode season of Bathtub Bran, produced by Fall for Dance North for their 6th annual festival. I'm Bran, and this is Guillaume Côté. Say hi.
Hi. So bossy.
It's Bathtub Bran.
Guillaume Côté,
Hey.
what's your full name?
Oh man. Gonna start with that?
Yeah.
That's a tough question.
Well, do you know it?
Of course I know it, but it's French, so you gotta. So it's my middle name is Jasmin. I guess Jasmin is a boy's name, but I think it was like a autobus like
Octopus?
buses. It was like buses. Greyhound buses were called Jasmin. Autobus
Okay.
Jasmin. Where I grew up, so my parents. I was named Jasmin for about 3 months. And then they changed me to Guillaume, thankfully.
Oh.
But I could have been Jazz.
Right.
That could have been
That's
kind of
fun.
cool. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Métabetchouan Lacalacroix.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I hear it's beautiful
Really
this time of
a
year.
lot happening there in dance.
What was it like growing up in a small French town as a dancer?
You know, it was hockey town, you know? Like, it was like everybody played hockey. And, of course, being a boy and doing ballet, there was a lot of stereotypes attached to it. The good old story.
Like what, for instance?
Well, just it was a feminine thing to do. So obviously, if you did it, then you were a feminine boy, and you would get teased a lot.
Plus your name was Jasmine for...
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. With a name like Jasmine and doing ballet, I had no chance.
No chance.
But I was bullied a lot. But you know, like I had these kind of really wonderful parents who were able to make me like every time I would go to them and say, I want to stop now. I'm being bullied too much. I hate it. They would kind of make me realize that it was worth continuing, and even because I really loved to do it, so I did continue it, and it was interesting because a lot of the people who bullied me
Or dead
growing up are dead. Some of them I kind of wish they were, but now you forgive, you forgive.
Yeah.
But a lot of them now are okay, and they're friends, and they understand what I do, and like anything else, it's just education.
Yeah,
You just have to educate people on what it is.
When you were younger, what did you want to do when you wanted to quit dance? Like, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a rock star.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my main reason for coming to Toronto, really, was to learn English. Because I didn't speak a word of English, right?
Now look at you.
Yeah, I know, right? I kind of speak a little bit now, but I still make a lot of mistakes, and especially when I drink, I get a really bad French-Canadian accent.
Oh. Are you keeping that rock star dream alive?
Well, yes and no. I mean, since I've had kids, I don't play music so much anymore.
They're holding you back, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
It's too late, though. You're stuck. You're stuck. You made your choice.
Can I just ask, why is there markers? Oh, really?
Yeah. They don't really work very well, but... What is that?
It's supposed to be hard. I always have lopsided hearts. Weird.
And you're an artist?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not a visual artist, obviously.
Turns out.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I have a very serious question for you. How long do you want to dance for? What's going on there? When do you want to retire?
Like, movement will always be part of my daily life.
Right.
Classical ballet per se, super competitive. It's hard. It's a young man's game in a way.
I see.
Like, because you gotta jump and turn and lift, and it's a lot of things that are taxing. But it's not a forever thing, Like it's really kind of like a sports team where you
Right.
go and you join, and then you have a peak, and then you kind of have to go when you're ready, to leave the room for others to come up.
Right, yeah.
And I feel that that's going to be relatively soonish, in the next 2-3 years. It's funny because ballet keeps challenging me in a way that I didn't think ballet was going to. And if we keep challenging the art form, and we keep it alive, and the dancers who are dancing these really beautiful ballets, if we can charge them with new meaning, then they will be really beautiful and relevant. Yeah. Ballet is this thing where it's in between tradition and monuments that need to be torn down.
Interesting. Yes.
Like it has things in it that just needs to go, but there's a generation that is hanging on to them because they're like, well, that's ballet, and then I'm going, well,
Right.
that's not ballet. It's just you think it's ballet because it's always been there, but whether it's a problematic in its content, or in a way it's racist or it's prejudiced or it's, those things don't need to stay. We can take those things away, but keep the tradition.
Yeah.
And how do you balance those two things? So
Well, how do you balance those two things?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure it out by having conversation with a lot of really wonderful young artists, and I feel like I'm being educated. Like I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, this is such a great and exciting time for ballet in general, because I think like ballet can be extremely beautiful, but it can also be extremely irrelevant.
Yeah.
If it's not alive and it doesn't belong to the people that dance it. You
Yeah.
know?
Are you gonna put your kids in dance?
We get that question a lot. I think dance is the greatest thing you can do as a kid, though, because it kind of incorporates a lot of things. So it incorporates, obviously, rhythm, music, knowledge of music, which is essentially mathematics.
It's socializing too.
Exactly. It's socializing, and it's also physical, and it's using your body in the space. Like there's something so great about that as training. I don't know, like I also feel like there's so many other exciting things to do with your life. So
So much to do, yeah.
So
It's a
yeah,
little
so I
time.
wouldn't want them to just be like, limited by how limited we are in a way. Like I feel like I would like my Leo to be able to go and be as curious as possible. And if dance is something they want to do, then great. But if not, then I'm very happy to. Yeah. Just gonna stretch this knee out.
Yeah, please. Oh, that's the big toe. There it is. It's so. Can I trace it? Just for the people at home. If you don't mind.
I mean, they're massive feet.
They're huge. Actually, I'll just do the whole foot. Okay, but yeah, I see what you're saying now.
It's mammoth. It's freakishly large.
It's not disappointed. That is a.
Yeah, you added that.
Yeah. I'm projecting, I think.
Yeah.
Tell me about this unnamed company you have. I have some ideas for names.
Unnamed company?
Yeah.
I don't know. Help me find a name.
I was thinking like the Guillaume and Bran dance company.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I think it
mean,
makes
if
the
you're
most
not
sense.
dancing, though, it may be weird, but yeah.
I mean, okay.
No, I just like putting together some groups that are maybe different types of dancers that I'm not usually working with. So yeah, so right now, there was one project, and the project was named Crypto, and it was meant to be 4 dancers, 2 from Antwerp who work with CDLRB Cherkowi, and then Greta Hodgkinson, who's retired
Greta.
from the National Ballet. So
Are you in your own work?
for that one, yes.
Is that narcissistic? Just curious.
Well, yeah, I did say it's very selfish. Do ballet, but no. What's interesting to me is I think all choreographers should try that.
Okay, at least once.
I really do think that you need to live your work in order to be able to translate it.
Why Crypto? Where did that name come from?
I actually, as people who have been following my choreographic career will know that I really love to collaborate. And then in this particular project, what I fell in love with this writer. His name is Royce Vavrick, and he's actually from Alberta. So he wrote this story, which is actually quite interesting, and it's all based on sort of a couple and a relationship, and a relationship that's kind of dying, and so they're challenged by basically boredom, and then so he kind of brings in this idea of going to find an outside creature and bring it into the marriage in order to open up the marriage. And then once the marriage is opened up, then they're much happier. But they can't sustain it because society doesn't allow them to. So then in the end, they kind of end up smothering this third person, this third party, this creature. And then in the end, they kind of end up where they started. So basically what it's interesting is it's written almost like a fairy tale, but a modern day fairy tale. And also what it does is, like fairy tales do, they kind of take themes from our everyday life. And so it brings in the idea of marriage and monogamy, and it also brings in the idea of bringing in something into your marriage in order to make it happier, to your relationship in general. And that's a mistake that we constantly do, whether it's a new house or a kid or a thing. Like if you're not happy as a couple, bringing in something else just won't make it work. And so then crypto, he wanted to name it crypto because the element that they bring in is sort of a cryptozoological creature that they find in a hostile environment outside of their hometown.
Can you tell us about like the trailer that we're gonna see though?
Yeah, so in the trailer you see a little bit of the couple, obviously, Greta and I, and then you see the creature as well, who's kind of been captured. And then when she's been captured and they fall in love with her, then they end up hiring a plastic surgeon in order to actually modify her and make her more human and acceptable for society. So in the trailer is kind of her waking up from that moment of surgery, and she realizes she's now different. Yeah. So
roll the clip. Here's the thing, Canada's most beloved dancer. You can't be a showboat in this next segment, okay?
No, let's. We're making something together.
Yeah. Front facing? Should we do it to the front or to each other? To the back?
You want to do to the back?
I don't know.
I hear you're very flexible.
You're flexible. Don't ever talk to me like that again.
All right.
I can't put my head back though. I'm too tall.
Yeah, and then you can go the other way maybe. I've never really done something so.
Oh my god, it feels good.
It feels good?
No.
No. And then.
What if you didn't point your beautiful feet so much?
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna pee.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Do you want an outro too?
Yes.
Thanks, bye! Oh my god, what is it? Thanks for watching? Whoa, I can't do it, I'm sorry, hold on. I'm losing my mind. Thanks for watching! Thanks for tuning in! Wow, thanks for coming and hanging out with us in the tub. Guillaume, thanks for coming. You guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Why does the voice change so much?
It sounded like someone stabbed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I like to yell.